Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Vandal. Alright, going to pick right back up. We are now at the beginning of Chapter 6, which is actually the final chapter in the game. Let's see. First, let's go hit the shop. Should finally have new equipment for people. There's the bigger stuff. Alright, let's just go ahead and get everybody outfitted. Except for Ash. She already has a better weapon. So everyone else is going to get an increase. The other soldiers get an increase of 8. Actually, it's probably going to be a pretty standard amount of increase in damage across the board. Is 7 or 8, I guess. But Ash, it's a decrease of... Did that say 14? It was a decrease for him? Quite a bit. Ooh, wait, before I go any further, I think I got some equipment off of that last run. Let me check everyone's inventory, see if anybody has any weapons or items or anything that I picked up in the last couple of levels anyway. Also, I'm trying to keep note of here of who needs items replenished. I think it was just Clint. There's no one who's missing anything. I thought I had one of my other guardsmen use an item, though. Ah, Clinton Dolan. They both need mage gems. Alright. That was not what I meant to do. Let's check the depot. Oh, the rune bow. Which I should have equipped before I bought stuff. Yeah, well, I should have a little bit of spare money for that to not matter. P-claws. Which, whoa, I got these a while ago, didn't I? Whoops. I got those quite a while ago and totally forgot to equip them. Alright, any armor? Master robe? Nope. And then items. Okay, we'll come back to that then. That little bit shouldn't make a difference. Let's see, back to the weapons. I think I'm on the axes, right? Okay. And it's interesting, halberd is just their next level of spear, apparently, but, when you look at it, actually, like, a halberd is not really a spear. Like, it's got a point on the end, you know, but I think it's more functionally similar to an axe than a spear. It seemed like it'd be kind of unwieldy for an airman, you know, assuming that airmen are, you know, actually were actually able to be a real thing. Royal crown. Our non-armor guys get to be royalty, apparently. That's quite an increase. And see, my money is just dropping now. I do have a bunch of items in my inventory, too, that I can sell if I need to. Looks like I won't, though. I'm about done. But I mean, you know, for everyone who's been following the playthrough up until this point, I've played almost a flawless playthrough, and I still took 75% of my money to get everyone new equipment at the beginning of this chapter. So, all right, now that the shopping's all done, we are going to. I'll go to the tavern first, I guess. The Empire is finished. Emperor Heel's death was the final nail in the coffin, no pun intended. Now everyone's rushing to line up on the side of the rebels. The Imperial army has fallen to pieces all over the country, but the Crimson Guard still strikes fear into the heart of their foes. Now everyone's screaming for a revolution, but they say that a country always gets the leaders it deserves, don't they? Well, it was true last time. Do I know you, stranger? Art thou the hero eternal? Nay, I was mistook. Alrighty, now it's time for us to take a little bit of a break from the plot. Let's see, go to this. So about all those keys that I've been grabbing as I've gone throughout the game. Time to put those to use. I think that's the order I got them in. So the way you use the keys is you got to give them to, I believe they have to be in Ash's inventory, and then, or not the tavern, and then you go to the dojo with them. Welcome to my dojo. What do you seek? Nothing. Hold for a moment. Is that one of the holy keys that you have? Those are to be held only by the chosen one. Do you wish to undergo the trials of Toroah? Absolutely. Then may your soul be sent to the spirit world for judgment. Fare thee well. So the keys are essentially extra battles. There are 6 of them, and you'll see that they're just kind of like special scenarios. Victory is destruction of enemies, defeat is death of Ash, that's how it will be for all of them. Every single map will have 1 treasure chest on it. This one's really easy to get a hold of. It's on the way, and I'm pretty sure I'll get to it long before I get any of the enemies are anywhere nearby. So, but you need to get that treasure chest in order to fully win the stage. You can beat the stage without getting the treasure chest, but then that's, you're not accomplishing what you came here to get. And each of the stages, though, they're set up in some kind of way for special conditions, essentially. As you can see on this one, there's this giant mountain in the middle. So, and now if you look over here, we got enemies that might look a little familiar from much earlier on in the game. So the thing about the enemies in these trials is you don't have to wait to the end of the game to do the trial like I'm doing right now. The main reason why I'm doing I decide to wait until the end of the game and then I do all the trials at once is because you don't get anything for the trials until you've completed all 6 of them. Once you complete all 6 of them, then you get something. So. Now, I forget if they're actually going to move right off the bat or not. I don't think so. Nope, they are moving a bit. Is it going to be all of them or just the ranged dudes? So 4 archers. Looks like there's 4 flying guys, 2 of each of the different types. 4 buccaneers. And 2 golems. So that was 4, 4, 4, and 2. 14 enemies on this map. Which again is probably balanced more for the fact that you could be doing this at the beginning of the game. When, at a point in time when you only have 9 characters, I think, is how many characters you would have if you did this earlier on. Of course, you may have noticed though that the levels are higher, are 26. Obviously, these guys would not be level 26 at the beginning of the game if you tried doing this in the first chapter. So. The levels just scale with you so that at least is still some sort of a challenge. But the thing is, though, this one, and probably at least the next one as well, but maybe even the third one, are not actually going to be any kind of a challenge whatsoever. The reason for that being is that we, my entire party here, we are all level 26 and have done our 2nd class advancements. The enemies that we're about to go face off with might be level 26, but they are all still 1st class. They are soldiers, they are not duelists. They are archers, they are not snipers, etc. So that could also, be taken as one advantage for doing the trials later, is it makes the first couple of trials substantially easier. Like, I would have to play incredibly sloppy and/or try in order to actually lose any characters on this fight. Because they don't even have any magic guys. Actually, yeah, so the way they have to get up is that so the only ways up the mountain, if you look, are from their side, are the two different edges of the map. All of the enemies have, except for the archers, have to go to this square here or this square here in order to get up to us. So I can actually, if I wanted to, just put my guardsmen there and be like, oh well, you know, you can't get by me. And we have the Nova Prism, I'm assuming. Okay, let's see if I can actually start shooting at them yet. I can. You seem like a good target. Bye-bye. I hope. There we go. See, like I said, since they're first class, they have much lower defense. So... Oh, wait. Nope, not there. You should be able to do the same thing, actually, right there. Oh, actually, I can shoot all the way down the mountain if I felt like it. Up and over. So another reason why going till the end of the game to do all these is a better idea is because there's absolutely no advantage doing it earlier, like I was saying. Because if you notice, I didn't get any experience for those kills just now. You literally get nothing out of the trials until you've completed the last one. So you might as well wait till the end of the game when you're stronger and you have your full team. These guys... I made that joke about putting the guardsmen in the way so that they can just, you know, soak up all the hits and be impassable. You know, go all Gandalf on them. But, yeah, that's not going to happen. This map is probably going to be over long before they get up to the top. So that's the cool thing about these trials, too, is now I don't have to worry about trying to divvy up experience to make sure everyone, you know, advances to the same level. It's just win in the best way that I possibly can. So I don't have to take any small risks like I was taking before. Alrighty, let's see here. I need... zoom out. Let's see how far this can reach. I had 3 enemies with it. I'm good with that. I'm actually really surprised I didn't one-shot the golem. That's okay, though. I guess we'll just put you here. Actually, wait. How far? If I'm right, that's actually kind of vertigo-inducing. Let's fix that. There we go. If I'm right, since these guys are all just level 1 tier, you know, they probably can't shoot up that high. And even if they can, there's no way they're going to be able to two-shot you. So we'll put you there. You there. Okay, who can you shoot at? I'm gonna shoot at you. Let's do that. Oh wait, she can do her spell too, actually. Whatever. I don't really need to worry about conserving my mana, so I'll just blindly fire it. It'll hit something. I figure that'll hit at least 3 enemies. Might hit all 5 of them. Or it might just hit the 1. That's cool too. But that's also another reason why I was still trying to keep everyone's levels about the same, is because I wanted everyone to be as close to the 26 mark as possible, to the same level, because everything I'm going to be facing for the rest of the next several levels are going to be the same level as the same level as Ash, actually. So I suppose it might have been to my advantage to let Ash lag behind on levels. Of course, that would make him useless for a lot of the fights because he'd be so weak, and I'd be not using him. Putting myself down a team member is not the greatest idea in the world. I'm probably not able to hit him. I am not. Am I able to hit the other one? Nope. In that case, we're just going to put you right here. How about you? Can you hit anybody? Maybe one of these guys, actually. Oops. Yep, there we go. Actually, she'll go with Ash. Who, now that I think about it, I don't think they can jump up there, so I'm just going to go ahead and have him move on. Oh, that's not hitting anybody. Okay, in that case... that'll work. So as you can see, from the very start, this key trial is just sort of like mopping up. If you do it this way, where you go to the very end of the game. So. Alrighty. Huxley's gonna go Clint's way. And this is mostly just whittling them down. Because as you saw with my archer attacks, I'm pretty sure, I guess except for the magic, everyone's going to one-shot everything that they fire at. So, try to move. Yeah, you already moved. We'll send you this way. And you this way. Actually, let's keep her a little higher. Hopefully the archers won't be able to fire at her so that they can start to move up more. Yeah, see, so they still can't hit anything, so... Alrighty. And it's kind of cool, though, that they did make these fights be, you know, no experience able to be gotten from them, because turns us, and no items either, you know, except for the orb that you have to get. So it's entirely just a matter of strategy. You don't have to worry about anything else. Just complete the levels in the best way that you can. I don't want to move Ash forward just yet because I don't want him taking 6 attacks. It's still entirely possible he would survive even that much damage, but just in case, let's not do that. I will move him up some, though. You can get over to there. Okay, if I move him to here, then at the most, he should only take 3 hits, which will be fine. Wait, let me double check where you can get to. Yeah. And then Flint will take, at most, actually just 1, I think. Oh. Let's move you here. Yeah, actually, I kind of wonder if the spell is doing less damage to them because they're so low class. Like, almost like the spells have bonus damage for being used against the class at the same level. So... yeah, see, these guys are not going to be in the fight in the slightest. Although now that I think about it, I wonder if I can still get experience from these fights by using items on my own team. Items and spells. I should find that out. He did 30. 30 times 6 is 180. So if 30 is the most they were doing, then yeah, Ash would have survived, but only it. Alrighty. First, you. Flint has taken some damage, so let's test that real quick. Okay, so I do still get experience for healing myself. Now, if I'm not mistaken, though, everybody should be at least level 26. So I don't need to worry about equaling out the levels any, except for maybe, this. You know, I forget if I'm actually getting any money out of this. Cool. I wasn't really paying attention to the amount of experience I got just now, so I'm going to just let this monster live for one more turn so I can use that other mage gem and find out if it's actually worth my time. A third of a level is sort of worth my time. Alright. I do get a little money. Not much. But I'm pretty sure I've bought all the equipment that there is to buy, so... Well done, you survived the trial. You have returned with one of the prisms which holds the soul of Toroah. You have taken one more step on the path to enlightenment. We will keep this key for the next traveler who seeks the true path. Always keep the faith. Trying to decide whether or not I do the second trial in this video as well. It might be kind of a long video if I do that though, because I'm already at 27 minutes. I think we'll go ahead and call it there, actually, and we'll just do the next trial next time, and maybe I'll do a little research and see if I look at the layouts of the map so I know which ones will be faster and which one will be shorter. Maybe I'll do 2 next time. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see everyone on the next one.